the truth about social media for business. We're talking about today how to use irritants to get referrals. Now, this is a true story, being that this is the truth about social media for business, of course. If you don't believe me, go back and have a look at past episodes. Put your BS meter on, have a watch of what I'm talking about. Go and have a look at what other people are saying, and you'll soon figure out which one's the truth, who's telling the truth and who's not. So the other day I went up to see a mate of mine lives up at Noosa, just on the back of the Noosa River there, beautiful spot. And engineering fabrication business up in Mount Isa, lives down here in Noosa, and I've just been up there doing a little bit of work for him, so he bought some gear back for me. I had to go and pick it up off of him. And I walked in, usual, he made me a coffee, sit down, have a chat. He's got a bit of paper sitting on the bench top where we sit and have coffee, and he says to me, "Have you got NBN yet?" And I said, "Oh, don't even start me on that thing." Anyway, another story for another day. And he said, "Oh, they're just about to start here," and he's got a flyer, and he said, "Have you ever heard of this mob?" And it's double iNet, double iNet. Yeah, it used to be Westnet. I said, yeah, I actually use them. He said, "Oh, are they any good?" I said, "Mate, they're awesome." I said, "Think of all the things that you hate about Telstra, all the things that Telstra do wrong." I said, "This mob, complete the opposite." I said, "You get customer service, he said, "Don't worry about it, that's enough, heard enough, I'm going with them." I went, no, there's a few, I'm a salesman, you know, I'm selling on this. Can't just let me off the hook like that. He goes, "It's done, Beanie, it's done, I'm going with those. I've heard enough, you said they're good, that's it, done." So I moved on to something else. And it never actually dawned on me until I walked out what had actually happened. Just how powerful that, because I had the relationship with him. He doesn't know anyone at Double iNet, never met anyone there, doesn't know nothing about them, nothing about the company. But because we've got a lot of trust between the two of us, as soon as I said to him, "Yes, you should be using these people," that was enough for him. He didn't want to run around doing price comparisons and all the other things. He just wanted to know, was he going to get a good deal out of these guys? Were they going to look after him? And I said yes. So this is where the irritants come into it, right? This is why the referral works so well. When I said to him, think about all the things that Telstra do that annoy you, they don't do any of that stuff. That was enough for him. That was the selling point. So think about your customers as well and go back to them. If you've got great products and services, which I imagine you have if you're taking the time to watch this, and think about all the irritants that removes. Go, even if you just send out to them what's called a 9-word email, and I'll talk about this a bit further in a future episode, how you can use, I know this is social media, but emailing where it's at. Go to your list and say, "Look, you got any family and friends that would benefit from," and you can't just be generic, but when you go to say to them, like he was sign off NBN, so you got to go and say, "All right, do you have any friends or family that would want a tin like this? Okay, we've got these great tins. Got anyone else in your family needs them? We'll do a special deal." And they come back and say, "Yeah, we know a few people actually." And then you say, "Oh, well, what we'll do for you is we'll give you one free one and then a half price one when they sign up." Something like that. That's how you use irritants, what annoys everyone else in the market, to generate word of mouth referral for your business. Alright, so we're going to do it again right here. If you know other people, you know other business owners that are way too busy, everyone's telling you need to be on 100 different platforms, you need to do this, you need to do that, and you've heard me talk and you know that I say, don't be spreading yourself thin, focus on one thing and do one thing and do it well. There's no point, if what you're doing is not working, there's no point doing a heap more of it. Because all you're going to do is do a heap more of what's not already working. You need to remove what's not working, like the front end of the show says. Stop doing what's not working, work out what does, get that working properly, then scale it up, then move to other platforms. That's the truth that the others won't tell you about. They'll just tell you, "Oh, you've got to be YouTube, you've got to be Facebook, you've got to be LinkedIn," because there's all people on different ones that you've got to reach. Absolute garbage. Forget about it. That's why you're going around in circles, not getting anywhere. You got to limit to one platform, dominate one platform, then scale up on the others. Alright, so if you do know others need to see this video, best thing that you can do for them and for me and for yourself, I mean, you owe it to yourself to get this stuff in place to help you out as well, is click on that share button just below this video and share around, help spread around. I get more reach that way, and I'll show you how to get your stuff shared from your page in a future episode as well. At the end of the day, likes and comments help, and they're great, but shares really push things viral. And I'm going to talk about what I'm actually going to talk about, not next episode. Next episode is going to be about the Queensland Maroons because it's state of origin. But in 2 episodes' time, we're going to talk about a goat CrossFit video and why it's gone so viral and how you could easily copy exactly what they did. It had 10.1 million views when I shared it yesterday. It's got 10.2 the next day, so it's just built momentum. It's just like, imagine that every time you looked at your video, it had another 100,000 views on the bottom, another 100,000 people looking directly at your business.
Most common common mistakes people make with their posts. Give us like 3 to 5 your worst nightmares.
Dead simple, straight up, talk about themselves. I just did this, I just fed my cat, I just posted a photo, I just posted a video. No one cares less about what you did, not even your mum, okay?
And the average consumer is damn lazy. They don't want to work for the information. They want it to be fed to them. And these devices feed it to them. I mean, everybody's got a phone coming out of their body now. It's a body part.
All these automated get 10,000 followers garbage. Forget all that stuff. Anyone starts sprouting that, run as fast as you can. People, because it's free, or people see it as free, they tend to post everything in the hope that someone will click on it, watch it, read it, go over there. If you had to actually pay for it, and I wish they'd make every post that you had to put up someone had to pay for, people would think twice about what they had to do, whether that anyone would actually read it or take any notice of it. And a big tip here is, if you're not sure whether you should post it or not, you probably shouldn't, and have a look at it from not your own eyes, as in this is my bit of stuff, I'm going to post it out and see who likes it. Read it and go, would I actually post that? If someone else posted that, would I read that myself? Would I click on it myself? Would I take any notice of it? And if the answer's no, go back and redo it.